But have you ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs is one of the best known theories of motivation. Maslow's theory states that our actions are motivated by certain needs. It is often represented by a pyramid, like this one, with the more basic needs located towards the bottom and the more complex needs located towards the top. So what do we have at the bottom here? We have physiological needs. What's that? That's food, water, warmth, safety, security, shelter. Above that, we have belonging and love. That's intimate relationships and friendships. Above that, we have esteem, prestige, feelings of accomplishments. This also includes like respect from your peers. And then above that, at the tippy top, we have self-actualization. This is the meat of the story here. Self-actualization is achieving one's full potential. Two things stand out to me when I think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first is that Maslow actually believes that self-actualization is a need. It is something that we need to do. No, it's not as important as food and shelter, but it is required in order to have a happy life, in order to live a fulfilled and a purposeful life. I think that's very interesting. Maslow says this: a musician must make music, an artist must paint, a poet must write, if he is to be ultimately at peace with himself. He also said this: if you deliberately plan to be less than you are capable of being, then I warn you that you'll be deeply unhappy for the rest of your life. Expressing ourselves, finding our passion and pursuing it, chasing our dreams. We need to do this in order to be happy. The other thing that stands out to me is the structure itself, like the fact that it's a pyramid, which communicates that each level is dependent on the level beneath it. So one cannot even begin to self-actualize, to try to achieve one's full potential, if they do not have feelings of accomplishments, if they do not feel like they are respected by society. Take belonging, for example. You can't be a good friend if you don't feel safe, if you don't have food and shelter. So this concept can apply to so many different aspects of our society. For example, in education, teachers know that the higher up in the hierarchy a student is, the better the motivation, and therefore the student will experience more effective learning. A kid who does not feel safe in his neighborhood where he lays his head cannot be expected to excel at school. Think about how important it is for employees to feel like they're included and like they belong at work. Belonging is when an individual can bring their authentic self to work. When employees feel like they don't belong, their performance suffers. So the next time that you hear someone talking about how some members of our society are lazy and unmotivated, tell them, I hear what you're saying,